Arctic. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Zero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nick Markakis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He enters play at number 6 in National League. Batting average. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We return to Fenway Park after this. Sean Newcomb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
The 1-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of that through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Bogaerts is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Nunez, the runner at second with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Freeman has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That misses. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Kurt Suzuki. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Selski waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting next, third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ryan Schimpf. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first two guys made outs on just one pitch. What are they doing up there?
Count now, a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. One ball and two strikes to count. Line towards center field. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Ender Inciarte. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Steve Selski will bat next. And he lays off there 1-0. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
To 1-2 now. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Dansby Swanson. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Lane Adams.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Lane Adams. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Schimpf is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bogarts on the slide. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Bogarts. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. They trail it here 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. Was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Two balls and no strikes.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Now batting, Alex Bregman. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Three and 0 now. Johan Camargo will be next. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready for another chance? Johan Camargo flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Selski is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
So digging in now, Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Selski is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Suzuki over at second. Schimpf on at first with 2 down. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swanson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the payoff payoff pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Steve Selski waits on deck. No one out with a runner at second. The next 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Braves nothing. Leading off the inning, Lane Adams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lane Adams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that one just missed outside. And he misses again. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Push to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here's Ender Inciarte. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Markakis leads off first with one away. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting, Captain Suzuki.
Ready for another chance. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Suzuki is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready with the 3-0. Cue shot here out towards short. But a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now the relay home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just whips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Alex Bregman will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ramirez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Hey, Devo, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Lucas Sims will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
As a look, now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bregman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Adams sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. Sims, a native of Georgia. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 0-2 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Here now the 2-2. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Markakis to the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting, catcher, Christian
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Braves 1. Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. And the next in is Johan Camargo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-0.
Ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Takes this the other way to right. Selsky is there, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Ryan Schiff.
Ready once again, Ryan Schimpf. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Steve Selsky will bat next. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out on ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Selski on second. Nunez at first. 1 gone. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The next 0-2. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Boston strands a couple. They're on top 7-1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Standing in now, Lane Adams. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Selski waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Braves go down quietly. They're down 7-1. Peter Moylan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Bradley Jr.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Two and two.
Ball two.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Two out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Over to his left is Markakis, but this will find the seats out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Markakis is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on top 7-1. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass. as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Singled homer run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this will be fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Markakis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Hornberg.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in once again, Johan Camargo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ryan Schimpf waits on deck. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Here it comes on 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ballgame is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Sean Newcomb permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.